show you where we are with the rear trailing arms. We didn't film a whole lot, kind of finishing them up because yesterday was just a good day to work. It was really rainy, so we decided just to get the work done, and rather than film it, because we were doing multiple things at the same time, working on the trailing arms that you see here, as well as you can kind of see the electrical up across and over to this corner of the shop. And you know, we were preparing to put the air compressor in, at least the electrical for it. So now we have 220 run through the shop for the air compressor. We still want to run it in front of the door here, across over to the other side, because we're getting a TIG welder probably in February-ish. So, but anyways, just to go over what we are with the trailing arms. Let me go over here and I'll show you that now. Okay, so you see, well, this one's already painted, but on this one, we decided to not fill up the holes, the stock holes, because they didn't really serve any purpose filling them in. Yeah, it would look a little better, but it was my decision to not do that. But so we put the plate on, tacked it in place, and then drilled the holes through, and then finished welding it. And then the spacer plate on this one, we welded a bolt into the spacer plate. There's weld on the top and on the bottom of it to hold it in place. This will be one of the top bolts in the hub. So it's really just, as far as I'm concerned, it's just holding the plate down. There's no, you know, there's not as many forces pushing it up, so we believe this will be fine. We ran, like I said, ran weld around it all the way around, then put the plate on, then ran another bead around that to hold this plate to this plate, and we'll have the bolts holding all of it together. So let me go get a hub really quick and show you what we did there. Let me see, it should work for one of them. Okay, so the corner bolt I drilled out, or we drilled out rather, and we will put a nut there to hold that one on, and the other three will just get the normal bolts from the back side of the trailing arm. So I've had several people ask about buying these plates. Hopefully maybe we'll be able to get some soon, or maybe not, we're not really sure. But anyways, the solution seems to be working well. You see this one's painted already. Going to be painting this one today. Got to push the bushing in there, and then we'll be done with this one. And then we will finish working on our lower control arms that we're going to be making. Hopefully, if the video will work. I'm having issues with my video. I've got a whole nother video that's basically useless because it's not publishing. So this is basically a replica of the Hub City Performance lower control arms. So if you were to go with this setup, if I'm able to sell them, you will need to buy your own Hub City Performance lower control arms. I think they're about $350 right now, so you would need to buy those. So to put these bushings in, I don't really use my press that you see here. I just put them in place and tap them with a hammer until this is flush with the rear trailing arm. It seems like it works fine, and I don't really have the tools to, I guess, to go over the top of this so that I can't even use the press even if I wanted to. So that's kind of why I do it this way. So I want to do that now, and then we'll move over to paint this arm. I have some all surface enamel. I believe we don't have to primer anything, so we scuffed this up, and which I did that to this one, scuffed it up and just painted it. I'll do the same thing to this one. You see I got my bushing pushed in, and now we're just going to paint it. That's all we're going to do for this video. We got the rear trailing arms finished. The next video we will be working on the lower control arms and trying to get the rear end lined up and try to get the rear differential at least mocked into place, and then we'll show where the location of that is using this setup that I've made here, so that if you want to follow this you can. But anyways, for now, thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram. It's JeffyBuilt_EJ1. I'm on Facebook as well, and I'm active in the Performance All-Wheel Drive group. Obviously, I'm not really performance, you can tell that, but I'm in there collecting information like the rest of you, sharing what little information I have on using the Insight hubs. But anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time, later.